Abure-led National Working Committee of the Labour Party on Monday sought the intervention of President Bola Tinubu and other well-meaning Nigerians to end the party's festering leadership crisis, raising concerns over the safety of its chairman, Mr. Julius Abure. It particularly called out the governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Uti, whom it accused of disparaging Abure and threatening to order his arrest for no offense other than sitting as the national chairman of the party. Uti belongs to another faction of the Labour Party, which is led by a national caretaker committee under the chairmanship of a former Minister of Finance, Senator Nnedi Usman. The 2023 presidential candidate of the party, Mr. Peter Obi, also belongs to the Oti camp. But just last week, the Abure-led National Working Committee had announced the indefinite suspension of Oti and other key members of the party for alleged anti-party activities. The action came just as the Usman-led National Caretaker Committee set up a disciplinary committee to probe alleged corruption allegations and abuse of office by Abure, whom the faction said his tenure has already elapsed. On Monday, the Abure-led National Working Committee, in a statement by the National Secretary, Alhaji Umar Ibrahim, said Oti had lately threatened to arrest Abure, a move it condemned. The National Working Committee, led by Abure, pointed out recent decisions of the Abia State governor. It claimed targeted members of the party who did not agree with him. It accused Oti of being on a mission to undo the Labour Party, insisting that the April 4 judgment of the Supreme Court did not remove Abure from office as the chairman of the party. Hence, the Usman-led National Caretaker Committee had no locus. Finally, we want to reiterate that the Supreme Court did not remove Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party. Neither did it hand over the party to Oti and his cohorts led by Nnedi Usman. The Supreme Court's position was that the matter of the leadership in a political party is not justiciable and that no court has the jurisdiction to entertain the party leadership matters because it is purely an internal affair of the party. The Supreme Court also did not set aside the Court of Appeal judgment of 13 November 2024, which affirmed Mr. Abure as the national chairperson of the party. We are therefore appealing to all our estranged members to allow reasons to prevail and to obey the Supreme Court pronouncement on the supremacy of the party. So says the Abure-led National Working Committee of Labour Party. Now, I'll start with you, Edenkwo. What, stood out for me was the Abure-led National Working Committee seeking Tinubu's intervention. Tinubu is of the APC. And there have been allegations of interference, the hand being the hand of Esau, the voice being the voice of Jacob situation in Labour Party. Now, Abure openly, seeking intervention of the president, who is APC. Does it in any way concretize these rumors and allegations? Adenko, what do you have to say?
I think for me, this case could be likened to that case in the Bible where two women were dragging a child. And the owner of the child, in fact, it came up that King Solomon said, okay, they should give me knife. Let me divide this child into two so that both A and B will have a piece of the child. But which child now? Is a dead child? The fake owner agreed for the child to be divided, while the original owner said, no need, give this child in one piece to her. And that was how Solomon got to know the truth. For me, I don't know what Abure is running from pillar to post, asking a president that is not his party member to intervene in a party crisis. I don't know. In my place, they say they should remove monkey's hand from a pot of soup before it turns to the hand of a human being. From the way Abure is going, he's becoming very desperate, and this is a high level of infantile desperation. Before he became Labour Party chairman, we had Dan Wanyan, who was Labour Party. He was removed, and he went to form Zenith Labour Party. He's not the founder of Labour Party. He met Labour Party. So if the party does not want him at the moment, if he cannot ship in, then he should ship out. What do I mean by that? The way it stands, even the court that day, I saw the judgment, breaking news, Supreme Court affirms Nnedi Usman as the authentic chairman of, the Nnedi Usman-led ESCO. as authentic of Labour Party. I saw it on various national dailies. So the Supreme Court and the area I'm looking at this point, we have a lot of pontification where people come to twist laws and judgment of courts upside down. It's not taking us anywhere. So for me, Abure has lost what it takes to be the chairman of Labour Party. Let's allow Labour Party to evolve on its own. The governor, the national leader P2B and others, they should reposition Labour Party for greater challenges in 2027. Because the way it stands, Nigerians are looking for options. Nigerians are looking for options. I'm happy the inroad Labour made in 2023. So Labour does not need this kind of crisis at this point.
All right.
They should Abure, for me as a person, if he's not comfortable, I think he should look for another party or form his own. There are so many parties he can move. If he's that popular, he can move with his crowd, quote and unquote, which is hard.
And open another party.
There are so many parties begging. They will give him with his clout, come with his CV now as national chairman of Labour Party that did very well in 2023. Let him come and also perform that magic.
All right, very well. And NWC. Now, one of the things they said, the Abure-led National Working Committee said, they said that the Supreme Court did not set aside the appeal court judgment that affirmed Abure as the national chairman of the party. But let me just quote a sentence from the appeal court judgment. It says, the decisions of the trial court, the statement of the Supreme Court judgment, it says the decision of the trial court and the court below recognizing Julius Abure as the national chairman of the first respondent, which is Labour Party, are hereby set aside. I don't know if I don't really understand English language, but then NWC, probably you will have another. Well, go ahead.
From what the Supreme Court said, it's obvious that the man has lost his leadership, has lost his position. What he's trying to, maybe he believes that the president of the country, President Tinubu, can intervene.
How is an APC president going to intervene in an opposition party?
Just like our brother here has said, for him to run to President Tinubu to solve this crisis, that means there is a kind of trust that exists between two of them. For him to go to him to resolve the crisis, Mr. President does not have the right to come into the Labour Party to make this kind of decision.
So he wants the president to help him set up his party to oppose him in 2027.
Now,
that is what he's trying to do.
Sense to you?
Now, yes.
It's making sense that Abure will go to APC president. I'm sorry, the president who is an APC man who has plans to run for second tenure to help him organize his party to form a formidable opposition to oust him.
If the president comes in and he succeeds in granting him his wish, that means the Labour Party has been weakened. In fact, as it is now, the Labour Party has been weakened because of all these crises they are having. So what they are trying to do now is to weaken the party so that it doesn't stand up for the next election.
All right.